Hi guys, welcome back. For those that are new to the channel, I would like to say a warm welcome to you and thank you for stopping by. And for old subscribers, thank you for always coming back. So I think I would just tag this particular video as it hot, because just yesterday I posted that I was going to do a follow-up on how I got the 100% work from home job. And today here I am, trying to go further, because a lot of people have been coming. Those that have my numbers already on WhatsApp, how can they go about it? Those that have my username on Telegram are also asking the same question. So I would just do this video as a follow-up to the first one, and then we'll progress from there. So today I'm going to talk about how I found the website to put in my application. So Jane, if you are on, I don't know, in my opinion, you cannot be processing a travel plan without knowing Jane Eze. She's on YouTube as Jane Eze. Her contents are marvelous, so you can check her out on YouTube and subscribe. And then an admin also of the Nigerian Student with Dependents is a Telegram community. It's a community of on Telegram, and currently we're at over 18,000 members, and I happen to be an admin there. So one of those days, Jane, now when I got into the UK, I got lots of offers. Firstly, because before I came into the UK, I already set up my profile on Indeed, and I really didn't want to do the care job because I know my area of strength and specialization, if I should say that. So I didn't want to do care like every other person. So I knew I was more of a customer service person, I'm more of a people's person. So I just wanted to toe that line. And then I have experiences. I have experience with GT Bank. I have experience with Sterling Bank. And I also have experience with UBA in Nigeria before I left. So I put all of that in my CV, and then I uploaded on Indeed. Now I got several offers. I got a job, I think about 1 week after I landed, but I declined. And then the offers have just been coming, but I have been declining because they are hybrid jobs. Now a hybrid job means you get to work maybe few days in the office, can be days or weeks, and then the other week you're off, working from home. And I didn't want that, like I said in the first video, because I have a baby who just turned 1, and of course she needs attention. So I didn't want to do any hybrid job, so I just focused on my businesses, kept on declining offers, as they were coming, because it wasn't what I needed. So and then on this day, Jane posted a link that she saw the website, and they hire agents to work from home, customer service advisor jobs from home. Welcome back from that short break. Back to how I found the link to apply. Usually links are being posted, even on Instagram you see lots of links, but I usually have little or no interest because they were not what I wanted. So on this particular day, Jane Eze made a post, and she said, check this out, they are recruiting 100%. They have work from home openings, you can just try it out, and I'm like, okay, that's fine. And then there's this my friend, we are very close, Timmy. So I told Timmy, I said, look at this thing Jane sent. And Timmy was like, okay, let's give it a try. I said, fine, no problem. What's the worst that can happen? They would let us know if it's a work from home or if it's not. But there was no harm. And really, I forgot to apply. So on this day, I think we were on our way to the town center, and then we remembered Timmy was doing her application on the road. I also started mine, but she actually finished before me. And then I had to finish mine, I think a day or days later. Now, I realized that one thing I realized was the application is more like an aptitude test. So they have role plays. So you watch a video and then you answer the questions. This is the application. This is not even the interview. So I'm going to share the link at the end of this series so that we can, apply and also follow through. So I won't share the link now. I'm going to share the link at the end of this whole series so that everybody can know exactly what to do and what not to do. So after the application, they said they were going to reach out to us in 5 working days. And truly, I forgot. I actually forgot that I put in an application somewhere. It was 5 working days, nothing. And then I think it was the following week, I saw a mail from them for another job opening. And it was strange because I just applied to you guys. You haven't given me an offer and you're showing me another opening. So I just ignored it. And some days later, I saw that they reached out to me to say I was successful and I've been scheduled for an interview. I should log into my portal to accept the offer and then schedule my interview. Wow. I mean, you can imagine my surprise the same way. So I said, okay, fine. I logged onto the portal, picked an interview day. I didn't want it to be too far so that they don't get to change their minds. So I picked like a Tuesday the following week to have my interview, and I picked the time. Now, I got scared when I saw that the interview was going to be for 1 hour. A 1 hour interview. What would you be asking me? Like, what are we talking for 1 hour? So that almost threw me off balance. But I just said to myself, well, you got this. And then from my experience with interviews here in the UK, I mean, you don't get questions like the Nigerian interviews. You know what I mean, yeah? Tell us that you see yourself in 5 years. No, you won't see that. I mean, just funny questions they ask you when you go for an interview in Nigeria. Trust me, you're not gonna get that. However, the interview was easy peasy. I'm not saying this because I passed the interview. Of course, I did, because I won't be here with the job. So that aside, but it was easy because it was like a conversation. I was having a conversation with the interviewer. I wasn't tensed. Yeah, initially, because it was virtual, it was a video interview. So I needed to have my webcam on and all of that. I had to tell her at the beginning that I was anxious because I didn't really know what was expected of me. And she asked me to calm down. Oh, yes. I forgot to mention, on your interview, they will tell you to stay at the space where you would be working. So I just set up the table in my room. I didn't have a monitor rather. So I just set up my dressing mirror. Actually, I just put it up and in my room, and then put my laptop. So I used that for the interview. And then she came on, we had interview. And to think that in the interview, we did a role play, and then she scored me based on that role play. Trust me, like I said, it is not something you cannot do. It is not difficult. Don't mind the way I'm saying it, but it is not difficult at all, I can assure you. And then she then sent me another interview, like a second interview in the interview. Now you're already wondering, I'm sure a lot of you are already saying, Omo, it'd be like I could just leave this work thing. But no, it's not as difficult as, trust me, if it's difficult, I would spill the fact. But it wasn't difficult at all. So it was basically for me to read and then have a role play with her. So there were some things I missed, but she said she understood, and yeah. So we just had a conversation basically. And then I asked her, the funny thing I asked her was, did I pass the interview? And then the response she said was, come on, Betty, what are you doing? Come on, Betty, you already know you did. You already know the answer. Of course you did well. Really? I was just having fun, man. I was just having fun. I was just gisting because that was what she asked to do. She said, just talk. So now you may be wondering, how do I do this? I have never worked in a customer service department before. I do not have a customer service experience. How am I going to, ace these? How am I going to answer the interview questions? Now, that is the reason you should subscribe and put on your notifications, because I would be writing out all of the interview questions that I was given, and I'm going to share it in my next video. Now, until then, thank you once again for coming back to the channel. Thank you for your subscription. Thank you to those that are sharing the videos. Let's build the community. Thank you to those that are liking. Please drop a comment on what you think so far about this video, so that we can grow the community, so that we can improve on what needs to be improved. But on the next video, I'm going to be telling you the interview questions I was asked, just so you have an idea if you're applying for a work from home job. If you're applying from jobs you would need to be doing from home, the questions are not the same like the questions you would be asked if you would be going on site. So thank you guys for watching. See you next time, and I'm going to be dropping it as it dey hot again. Bye.